Bagels are a specialty bread item that are shaped into circular form and boiled in malt syrup before baking. True bagels prepared in this fashion are dense, chewy, and in a whole different universe compared to the factory-produced soft imitation options. To begin, in a large bowl with a wooden spoon or a spatula, mix all of the ingredients to a smooth, uniform dough. Do as much as you can with the spatula, and then you can do the rest with your hand and your bench scraper. Continue to knead the dough until you really develop a pretty strong gluten. The dough should be a little smoother. Doesn't have to be perfect at this point. There we go. That's pretty nice and smooth. We're ready to go now. All the ingredients are incorporated. We're going to put it back in the bowl, cover it with plastic. After the dough is formed, round it and place it in a bowl to ferment at room temperature until doubled in volume, at least 60 minutes. It may be longer. When the dough is fermented and doubled, divide the dough into 100-gram pieces to ensure uniformity. What you might do is set it up here too, so you can cut these bagels, cut the piece in two, and then approximate what would be 100 grams. You're pretty close. You'll round each bagel, and you'll just kind of push it up a little bit, looking for a smooth part in the middle. Let's give it a round. Cover them with plastic. Allow them to rest 2 or 3 minutes. After resting, roll each of the pieces into 6-inch long cylinders, and then again allow them to rest for 2 to 3 minutes. Put the rounded side down, kind of give it a little press, bring it towards you, fingertips in, bring it towards you, bring it fingertips in again. And with open fingers, start rolling like so. You'll start to feel it get kind of stiff this way. You won't be able to roll it much further. Set it aside. Rounded side down, press, fingertips, fingertips. Open fingers. Once they've rested for a few minutes, continue to stretch the pieces into longer cylinders, about 10 inches long. You'll start with number 1. This is the first one we did. You're going to roll it a little bit longer. And just replace it. Because the dough is rested now, it'll hold its shape better. Wrap the cylinder around your hand and overlap by about 2 inches. Press down on the overlapping part with the heel of your hand to join the 2 ends. Again, start with number 1. You're going to overlap by about 2 inches here. Kind of join it together. Put your hand inside the bagel. Roll back and forth, and they'll join. Put it on the grease sheet and go back to number 2. Continue until all your bagels are rolled. After shaping, place each bagel on a grease sheet of parchment on a pan. Cover the bagels with plastic and refrigerate overnight. The next day, prepare a pot with a gallon of water and 1 ounce of honey. Turn the burner up to medium heat to bring to a boil. At the same time, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. When the water is boiling, lower it to a simmer. Carefully place the bagels into the hot water, 3 to 4 at a time, depending on the size of the pot being used. Poach each bagel for 30 seconds on a side, being careful not to crush the bagel when flipping. Take the plastic off, and what you want to do first is release the bagels from the pan, because you want to have easy access to the bagels. Be gentle as you handle them because they will deflate. Place the bagel in upside down as you'll be flipping it. The poaching process kind of sets the outside, and it actually starts to help your yeast grow a little bit. So when it gets in the oven, it really puffs up a lot. Let them drain over the pot and put them on the pan. It's okay if the bagel deflates a little bit here because it will reinflate in the oven. Once the bagels are all poached and ready on the pan, place them into the oven and bake until they're golden brown, or roughly 25 minutes. This particular technique has been modified for a small bake shop setting. In larger operations where bagels are a staple of the menu, there is special equipment available to make the process faster. Bagels are a popular item to the point where many bake shops specialize in them almost exclusively. They can be modified with just about everything from seeds to chocolate chips to cheese and jalapenos. Bagels are unique from other breads in their boiled preparation, but they are still one of the most essential items to master as a baker.